Welcome back to Morning Rush. I'm Liza Lucas at the 11 Alive Bridge, where well wishes are pouring in for former President Jimmy Carter. Mr. Carter recovering from surgery after breaking his hip. Now, the Carter Center released a statement saying he fell while leaving his home in Plains yesterday to go turkey hunting. The statement goes on to say President Carter's main concern is that turkey season ends this week and he has not reached his limit. Now, he's hoping the state of Georgia will allow him to roll over the unused limit to next year, and his wife Rosalind is with him as he recovers. And we've been tracking this conversation as so many of you have been joining in and sending your best wishes. Renee, prayers going up. Jimmy Carter's a strong man. Grace, mercy, and favors love him and his humanitarian work. She says a lot of God blesses coming in and hopes for a speedy and healthy recovery. We'll continue to keep you posted here at the 11 Alive Bridge. Sheba?
He's a strong man.